What up guys, hope you're well. In this video I want to talk about enemies of progress when you're trying to start a business in a difficult and challenging market like Zimbabwe. Enemies of progress are going to come in subtle ways. First, it starts with people that are closest to you, telling you things like, oh, that's not possible. Well, what are you trying to do? This is why, guys, you should never tell anybody what you're trying to do. Just put the work in. Don't tell people, especially your relatives. Don't even bother. Especially when you're coming from like the UK, US, Australia, and you're trying to set up a business, or you're trying to open up a new school here. By the way, if you're trying to open up your own school here, that's good money. So hit me up if you want to learn how to do that. It's big business. People love education here, so it's guaranteed money. Yeah, so when you're trying to attempt to do something like that, do not involve your family, guys. They're gonna sabotage you till kingdom come, because there's something about human beings. They want to see you doing good, but never better than them, I promise you. So that's the first obstacle you gotta overcome. And I think it's not coming from a place of hate. Weirdly enough, it's actually coming from a place of love. And that's the weird part about it. The people that love you the most are the ones that are gonna try and sabotage you the most. It's very strange. I've never met, in my entire 4 decades of existence on this planet, I've never met somebody who's doing better than me trying to sabotage me, ever, never. And it's always complete strangers that are willing to extend a helping hand to me. Rarely have I had somebody close to me that is related to me help me out when I'm down and out. And the other obstacle you're gonna face when it comes to enemies of progress are the ignorant people. These are people that take orders mindlessly. It's not their fault, because they don't know any better. Think about it this way, right? Somebody that has never left Zimbabwe, they don't know a world outside of Zimbabwe, and they see me doing what I'm doing right now, that's freaking weird. I was at the location, today is day 3, that I attempted to go ask for permission to shoot my content, to work like this. And I was told, 2 days in a row, I was told that I have to ask for permission for management. So that's exactly what I attempted to do for 3 days. These security guards in that location are very strict, and they're given strict instructions that there is no filming in this location. Meanwhile, this is supposedly a place where people go to do business, to spend money and do shopping, a place of doing business. I see no issue with something, doing what I'm doing. I'm not hurting anybody. In fact, if anything, I'm actually promoting the place. But that's not how people see it, because people are ignorant. Those are the enemies of progress I'm talking about. So when I attempted to ask, okay, listen, I'm here now 3 days. How do I get in touch with these managers so that I can ask for permission to do my work? Well, they don't want to give out a phone number. These are the issues that will happen to you, but you have to hold firm, because I'm going to go back there again. Those guys are going to get tired of me. Every single day I'm going to be there asking questions. Can I do it? Can I do it? Until they get tired of me. That's really how you have to do it. Because if you don't do that, then these people will not take you seriously. They just won't. When you persist. I remember earlier today when I went on day 3 now, one of the security guards that didn't know me, they had already heard about me trying to ask for permission to shoot my videos over there. So when I approached her, it's a lady, she was really nice to me, by the way. So she already knew about my case. She's like, oh, I heard that you were the guy that was trying to come and shoot videos over here. The boss still says, you gotta ask for permission and all this stuff. These are the headaches that you're gonna face, and people are gonna hold you back. They're gonna try and hold you back, but you cannot let up. You gotta keep pushing, because they want you to fail so badly. These are forces that are designed to hold you back. And these people, like I said, they're not bad people. They're just trying to do their jobs. They're scared of getting fired. There are no jobs here. So if I break their rules, somebody could get fired because of me. I don't want that on my conscience. When you come into a market like this one, you have to be mindful of some of these annoying rules. They might not make sense to you, but they make sense to them. So play by their rules, not your rules. Logic sometimes and common sense is not very common to everybody. That's one thing you gotta remember. And that's something that I always have to remember. Instead of me getting pissed off about it, I have to be saying, okay, calm down. These people don't know any better. Let me play by their rules and be as patient as possible and be as persistent as possible. Because That same attitude that you would get in a place like that, in a place of business, all these weird rules that don't make any sense, you're gonna meet those same headaches when you're dealing with other people that have power. Whether it's you're trying to apply for a specific license to operate a business, or maybe you're trying to open up a bank account, you're gonna be met with a lot of enemies of progress. But does that mean you're gonna stop doing what you're doing? No, you're gonna be persistent. You're gonna go to some government office and be given the runaround for days, but you have to suck it up. And not only suck it up, you cannot let that throw you off. Here's why. If you get triggered by stuff like that, people remember you as the difficult guy, that difficult person that brings problems all the time. So when you're approaching them, be as respectful as possible, humble yourself. I know it's difficult to do, guys, I know. You have to do that so you can get what you want. I learned this in Tanzania. Imagine I don't speak Swahili very well and I'm having to deal with government officials in a country that I don't speak the language of. So I had to be super respectful, or else they'll be like, get out of here, you foreigner. That's what they'll tell me. They have no chill over there, I tell you. They'll tell me to piss off if I act up. So I learned to be patient over there, and I'm bringing that same patience over here as well. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Enemies of progress are everywhere. Don't let that faze you. Don't let that throw you off your game. Keep pushing. And if you're ready to start your business here in Zimbabwe, it's not the easiest place to do business, but it's one of the best, because there's so many problems that need to be solved. And once you solve just one of those problems, you're good. You're making money. If you're interested in brainstorming some interesting ideas, business opportunities here in Zimbabwe, based on what I'm seeing, I say schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Book some time. Let's talk about it. I can give you a lot of insights from what I'm seeing, because I have so much perspective of dealing in different markets that a lot of people that are here do not have. Because when you're in one place, all you see is one thing. You have no basis of comparison sometimes. So schedule time. Talk to you soon.